This is a day that the Almighty has made, basically for us to rejoice and to be glad in the day. I want to speak with you basically from the word, the Almighty, in the book of St. John, chapter number 14. Discussions that we're having here with his disciples, or some of the last moments that he's going to spend with them before his crucifixion. John 14:1, it says, "Do not let your heart be troubled. You believe in Yahweh, believe in me. There are many rooms in my Father's house. If it were not, I will have told you so. For I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I am coming again and will receive you to myself, that where I am, you may be also." And Thomas said to him, "Master, we do not know where you go, and how can we know the way?" One of the most profound scriptures in the Word is in the 6th verse. He tells Thomas, as he's speaking to us in our generation, "I am the way and the truth and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through me." We're living in a generation that does not believe in those words. They would tell you that there are many ways to the Almighty. But that's not what the Messiah said. How can there be many ways when he says that I am the way? And where did the thinking about many ways come from? It certainly didn't come from him, because he didn't say there are many ways to the Father. He definitely does not say anything but that I am the way. Now, either he is a liar or he is the truth. And he says, not only am I the way, I am the truth, and I am the life. So we have a modern understanding that did not come from the first century realities. What was spoken to us? Where did the thoughts that there are many ways to Messiah, where did it originate? And why is it that we're hearing this today and he's saying something different when he was alive? Many ways to what? How many ways can you go when he says that I am the way? And not only am I the way, I am the truth. Not only am I the truth, I am the life, and no man, listen to me, comes to the Father Yahweh except he comes through me. That's the reason I've come, that you might have life. That's the reason that I was sent to earth, that you may have direction. That's why I have surrendered, came into this earth, not only to come, but because I had directions that I said was sent by the Father. Can you imagine the reality of coming into this world, never having sins around you, never having anything but beauty around you? And then your Father tells you it's time for you to go to the earth and pay the price for them to have a new way, a new life, and a new direction. You see, if there are many ways to eternal life, then you're saying something that's very profound, that the Messiah is not the way. The Messiah is not the truth. Messiah is not the life that we need. We're living in a time where there are many, many forms of information that are coming down to us. But we must remember that there's a pathway that has been given to us that didn't just originate last year or 2 years ago or 20 years ago, but they have been established for many, many years. And that's the truth of the word of the Almighty. If the Messiah is not who he says he is, if he's a liar, then we all have gone astray. One thing he says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. That no man can come to the Father. No one can come into the world to come. No one can leave this life if you do not follow my directions. I'm the only way. I'm the only truth. I am the life. No one can pay the price for your sin. You never asked to be born, but you're here. And you're not here without guidance. You're not here without permission. You're not here without direction, because there's someone who is the author and the finisher of all the things that happen in this world except sin. He did not create sin, but he created you, that Adam and Eve, with direction, with a plan to be his connection between the Almighty and the people who will be born in the earth. And they missed it because they walked away from the instructions that he had given them. You see, the Almighty does not give you life without giving you instructions and directions. And that instruction and direction is known as the Torah, or the guidelines that he's given to you with great expectations. Here we have the Messiah saying that you have lost your way. That way that you have lost brought you into sin. A life of condemnation, a life of pain, a life of hurt, a life of mystery, life of sickness, disease. He says, but I've come now to get you on a new journey, a new direction. If you follow me, my lifestyle, you'll see that everything I've done is to show you a new way. Everything that I've come to do is show you the real truth. All that I've provided for you is life. Where people were hurting, I came to give life. Where people were afflicted, I came to give them a new way. Where people were blind, I came to give them sight. Where people were going to eternal damnation, I gave them the opportunity to enjoy a new heaven and a new earth. I've come to you. I come to your home. I've come to those who had no direction. Follow the example of the Messiah, Yeshua, in the Word, you'll find that he never did anything but help people to know the way of the Almighty Yahweh. He only came to touch the lives who have been afflicted by an evil force called satanic powers. He came to bring sickness and disease upon people. But he never, when he was here, the Messiah never came to bring sickness, but to bring deliverance. He never came to bring blindness, but he came to bring sight. He never came to bring darkness, but he came to bring light. I've come. And he says in his words, I am not only for this generation, but I'm for every generation. I'm going away, and I'm going to send a comforter who is the Holy Spirit, who's going to bring you into the path of the right way. So when we hear the mystical mysteries that are marks of the end time, where people begin to tell you, you know, there are many ways to the Almighty. Don't argue with them. Don't try to confront them. But know that there's something that's going awry. When he says the one who died on the cross, wounded for our transgressions, bruised for our iniquities or hidden sins, tells you, I cannot lie. I've come that you might have life. And not only that you might have life, which is to be born again. I've come that you may have that type of life, which is a new beginning. A life that I have designed for every person to live. Not just living and breathing, but the life of the Almighty. Someone says, what is the life of the Almighty? Well, let me give you a few things that it outlines. First of all, is righteousness, a life of righteousness. 2 is a life of peace. 3 is a life of joy. You'll miss those three things in your life: righteousness, peace, and joy. You will never experience those in reality if you don't have the one who leads you there. This is what Messiah is all about. Many people refer to him as Christ. Some call him Messiah. But understanding that he is who he says he is. In our generation and for the world that's beyond this time. For over 2,000 years, people began to come into the mystery of a new way, a better way of life, peace, and joy. A type of life you cannot get it in just meditating in something. You must meditate, but the directions of meditation has been given to you by the word of the Almighty. Meditate in his word. So meditation is not something new. That's why you have all of these forces that saying something about meditation. It's a partial truth. The word of the Almighty tells us to meditate in his word. But if you don't know what meditation is, then you don't know what to do. But that's not a new thing for the people who have followed the Messiah. The directions that he has given to Moses, the directions that he's given to all of those who are followers of the Messiah, the direction that he's given to all that have written the word of the Almighty, that we have been given directions to meditate, which means to think on his word day and night. And the results, you will have increase. You will have insight. You will have truth in your home, truth in your heart, truth in your life. We live in this world trying to find a way when he tells you that I am the way. What that means is follow me in the word of the Almighty that has been preserved for your generation. Follow me, read about me, study me, listen to the words that I'm speaking. I did not just come to live and leave, but I came to give you directions on how to prepare yourself for the world to come. I've come that you might have the life of the Creator, how you can experience him in the experiences that are beyond your physical comprehension, peace that you never had before, love that you cannot really define once you accept it. You cannot even articulate the love of the Almighty that he has for you. And the only way you can really move into it is you must experience it yourself, that there's a love that's greater than physical love. It's the agape love, the love of the Father. It's the love that sent the Son into this world. For the Almighty said, I love the world so much that I'm going to give you my best, my finest, and my eternal Son, that you can be with me forever to experience my love, for that's the reason you were created. You were created to experience my life. You were created to enjoy my peace. You were created to have intimacy and fellowship with me, for I am love. I'm not trying to be love. I am love. This is my love that created the heavens and the earth. And guess what? Because I am the truth, the heavens and earth are still standing. My Son, S-U-N, is still bringing light. The moon is still bringing light, still obeying the commands that I gave to them. And he says, I've given instructions to you. It's called the Torah. It's the word that I've given to my people, that if you love me, you will keep my commandments. That's one of the places that we flow in love. What did he say? How did he live? Well, we look at the Messiah, what love is. We see it expressed on the cross. We see it expressed by ministering to people who were down and out, people who were broken, people who didn't have any direction, no matter who they were. He didn't just come to the rich and the wealthy, but he came to any person who would just open their life to receive him. He wants to come into your life and change something in your family. I've come I am the way. I am the truth. I am the life to all those who will only receive me, hidden in the word of the Almighty that's been preserved for all who want the truth. Listen to me. Stop looking for many ways. He is the way. He is the truth. And he is the life. Trust him and see. He is not a liar. He is the way. He is the truth that you seek in your emptiness. He's the peace that goes and transcends all understanding. How do you know? You can't talk the talk if you haven't walked the walk. And I'm telling you that he is the answer for those who are hurting, those who are in pain. Try him and you'll see that he is not a liar, but he is the truth. We love you, and we'll see you again. May the Almighty be with you, bless and keep you until we see you again. Have a wonderful week. And feel free to leave a comment below. God bless you.